If you're having coffee with me, I'd welcome you to my temple of words in the kingdom of honey money. Feel at home. You'll be perfectly safe as long as you're not carrying a large amount of cash. But whatever you do, don't deposit it in a local bank. And if you do bank it, withdraw all of it as soon as possible and try not to draw attention to yourself. Like, I don't know, posting pictures of yourself holding said money. There has been an increase in the number of people losing astonishing amounts of cash to robbers. Astonishing because I thought we're all in the same boat, operated by a shoestring budget that anyone trying to rob me would laugh, and I would laugh, and we would laugh together. But then we read of thieves stealing 45,000 from a parked car, a man losing 180,000 while asleep at a girlfriend's house, a business owner losing $500,000. For those unfamiliar with our complex monetary situation, in a nutshell, we've had hyperinflation, rebooted, rebranded, and revalued currency, and currently we're using the ZiG, Zimbabwe gold, which is said to be a gold-backed currency. Over the years, the government has instituted some out-of-the-box solutions which saw our former president being dubbed the king of funny money by The Economist, which by extension makes us loyal subjects in the kingdom of funny money. If you're having coffee with me, I'd ask if you can see how, having lived through multiple currency crashes and bank collapses and savings devalued overnight, one doesn't have much confidence in leaving their money, whether hard-earned or ill-begotten gains, in a bank. You sleep better keeping it in the National Mattress Savings Bank, in United States dollars, and not the ZiG, despite assurances of its stability by the government. Consequently, banks don't have balances to spin around and do whatever creative investments bank officials swear they never do with depositors' money. Which means they have to come up with creative ways to make sense out of your dollars. Bank charges and transaction charges. The government even got into a piece of that action by introducing the intermediate money transfer tax, a 2% levy on all electronic transactions, and yet another reason to have your money as cash. If you were having coffee with me, I'll tell you how some financial institutions practice daylight robbery by hiding your account balance and charging you to check it, plus charging you for transacting when you have insufficient funds. Sneaky, sneaky, right? My current favorite mobile wallet has been Omari, simply because it didn't charge for checking your balance, plus it generates virtual Visa cards which work 100% of the time. A fly in the ointment is that you are currently unable to block the cards you create and instead have to jump through hoops to reach customer care so they can do it for you, while their competition lets you do this easily by yourself. Such a feature is handy for when you don't want a subscription to automatically renew, for example when you sign up for a trial service or when there isn't sufficient balance to cover the transaction and you don't want to be fined for the failed transactions. Clever, right? The more popular mobile wallet, EcoCash, is trying to get back into people's good graces through an update on their mobile app so that now it won't charge you to check your balance. On one hand, it's a welcome relief, but on the other hand, I see they've been taking notes from the government's playbook. Create a problematic system, then after enough complaints, create a solution that fixes the problem you created in the first place, and package it as an innovative solution and pat yourself on the back. If you're having coffee with me, I'll tell you that the Reserve Bank governor says that the rise in inflation being experienced by the ZiG is temporary and that it will be below 30% by 31 December. Well, in the kingdom of funny money, the taste of the pudding is in the eating. What's been going on in your neck of the woods?